Hello everyone, my name is Chokorais Oktania Dewi. You can call me Chatata. Today I would like to tell you about my hometown. The first I want to explain to you about my hometown, like some tourist attraction in here. The first one, I live in Ubud at Puri Anyar, located in Sweta Street number 6, and I will explain what Ubud is like for those of you who don't know it. Ubud is a village that is famous for its tourist center because there are so many tourists from various countries when they come to Bali. They definitely visit Ubud for just sightseeing or shopping because here a lot of good shops ranging from clothing store, souvenir, crafts, and also so many restaurants. And every day, the street must be jammed full of vehicles, tourists, and people who are doing tours here. So it is very crowded here. Okay, next I will tell you what are the tourist attractions in Ubud. The first is the monkey forest. The tourist spot is well known to many foreign tourists. The place is like a forest. There is a place where monkeys live. Many big trees grow there, and there are even graves in it. The monkey forest attraction in Ubud is a very beautiful, are even graves in. The monkey forest attraction in Ubud is a very beautiful protected forest area with a forest area of around 12.5 hectares. Within the protected forest area are three of Hindu temples which are very scared to the local community. The biggest temple in area of Mandala Wisata Benarawana Ubud is the name of Dalam Agung Padang Tegal Temple. The main attraction of the Ubud Monkey Forest tourist attraction for a vacation spot located in a protected forest area inhabited by hundreds of long-tailed gray monkeys. Besides that, being able to see monkeys, you can also see 186 species of plants and trees. The monkeys forest attraction in Ubud is often open from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. But the ticket counter is open from 8 until 5 because in protected forest areas inhabited by monkeys, there are some ethical and visiting rules that you must follow for your convenience. The monkey forest area is a non-smoking area. So don't smoke while in the forest area. Monkeys in this protected forest area are accustomed to interacting with humans and will not approach you if you don't bring food like banana or food. In addition, there is a prohibition on giving food to monkeys. Besides walking on the path that has been provided, do not enter the forest area which is still based on clay because the monkeys will feel disturbed. Keep your glasses and your makeup in bag and avoid wearing value glasses or makeup because there is a possibility that the monkeys will take your glasses or your jewelry. Uh, the price of admission for adult is charged 80,000 rupiah per person, and for the children age 3 until 12 is charged 70,000 rupiah per person. And for the parking fees are also charged when carrying vehicles. The price depends on the vehicles you use. Next is Arma Museum. When you go on a tour in Bali and decide to take a vacation in Ubud, surely you don't want to. Do you want your vacation time waste? For those of you who like or want to know about Balinese art, especially painting, the Arma Ubud Museum is one of the tourist attraction in Ubud that you must visit. Besides that, Arma Museum Ubud, another name is Agung Rai Museum of Art. Agung Rai Art Museum was built in a location that contours the line up and down and has a natural feel of wood. The best attraction of the Arma Museum is the design of Balinese cultural nuance. There are many statues in this museum. Besides that, you can see lily pond and orchid plants neatly arranged. We very well that know everyone likes to see paintings or see art exhibitions. Art exhibition. For those of you who like the feel of a garden with a distinctive Balinese design with different nuance, then then there is no harm in visiting the Agung Rai Museum of Ubud. If you decide to visit the Arma Museum, don't forget to bring your camera so things you can capture with photos in this tourist spot. The entrance ticket will be charged 50,000 rupiah if you visit the Arma Ubud Museum. The entrance fee for the Arma Museum is 50,000 rupiah, including tea and coffee drinks that you can enjoy in one of the museum's cafe. And for the opening hours of the Arma Museum from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. every day in Bali time. Okay, and then the Saraswati Temple in Ubud. As you know, the temple is a Hindu holy place in Bali, and the Saraswati Ubud Temple is one of them. This temple, as the name suggests, is a place of worship of Devi Saraswati or the god of knowledge. The tourist attraction of Saraswati Temple is one of the popular tourist attraction in Ubud in the central area of Ubud. To find the location of the temple, you can access it from Kajang Street, which is adjacent to Jalan Raya Ubud. The location is behind the Cafe Lotus Ubud. Saraswati Ubud Temple, a little different from other temple in Bali. This temple has a lot of ponds with easy red lotus flowers and neat arranged water parks. and Lotus Pond, the main attraction of the Saraswati temple. There are many frangipani flower trees adorning the edge of the pond, and there is a bridge connecting the outer area of the temple to the main gate area of the temple. And when you cross the bridge, you will see many statues lined up on the edge of the bridge. Then you will see the beauty of the main gate with the number of three large doors with the gold ornaments. And the last is Ubud Art Market. Bali Island has many traditional art markets with unique value as one of the interesting tourist places to visit. One of the traditional art markets in Bali, which is well known among domestic tourists, is to the Sukawati Art Market and the Bali Ubud Art Market. One of tourist attraction in Bali, which has a traditional art market, is the tourist attraction of Ubud. The traditional art market in the tourist area of Ubud, Bali, is known as the Ubud Art Market because of the unique of the traditional market is of relatively good quality at a relatively cheap price. But to get a cheap price, you as a buyer must be good at bargaining. If I'm personally not good at bargaining, so the tendency to get price more expensive that if then wife is shopping with the same item. Most traders take merchandise directly from home craftsmen, which makes the price of goods cheaper. Of course, you must remember to buy goods as painting t-shirts, various bag, crafts, and etc. I have an information for you about the best way to vacation to Ubud at art market is due to limited parking space around the market, especially during the daytime. If you stay overnight in Ubud, um, you should use a taxi um, or walk when visiting the traditional art market. For those of you who don't stay at a tourist spot in Ubud, driving your own car without taking a private driver will make you have to find a parking space that is quite far away from the location of the Ubud Art Market. Therefore, we suggest you look for car rental service with drivers in Bali. By using the service of a driver, you can immediately get out of the car and in front of the art market. In addition, your driver will look for a car park. When you have finished shopping, you can ask the driver to pick up in front of the market. For those who have never vacationed to Ubud, will certainly ask around what's up in Ubud. So many tourists like a vacation to Ubud, Bali. With the main attractions of a tourist area, it will be easier for you to determine the tour itinerary. First is natural beauty. Bali Tourist Attraction Bali has a location that is located between rice field forest areas and flanked by ravines with rivers. This unspoiled location is the main attraction for tourist attraction in Ubud. Beside natural attraction, what else in Ubud? Apart from its natural beauty, Ubud is also famous for Balinese art and culture. Most of the local people of Ubud daily life cannot be separated from elements of art and culture. In addition, most of the local people in Ubud earn a living as artists, both painting artists, handicraft artists, or dance artists. Balinese dance artists. They farm mostly on the roadside of the tourist area in Ubud. There are many museums and souvenir shops that sell handicrafts of local Ubud artists. If you like museum tours and seeing Balinese art, you must visit tourist attraction in Ubud and enter in a vacation itinerary to Bali. Because in Ubud there are many art galleries, music and dance, especially Balinese dance and traditional dance performance, which are performed every night in the Ubud area, like Kecak or Balinese dance. In the tourist area of Ubud, there are many stars hotels. In addition to star hotels, there are also many inns at cheap price, with the availability many accommodation option in Ubud, Bali. With different budget range, it will be easier for you to choose where to stay in Ubud, Bali. Okay, now I will give a little picture in the form of photo of each tourist place that I mentioned. Okay everyone, I think that's all about my video. The topic of my video is my hometown and the attraction tourists in my village, especially in Ubud. I hope you enjoy my video. I'm sorry if I have a mistake, and also I'm sorry for my bad voice because I'm sick today. And yeah, everyone, stay safe, stay at home, and don't go anywhere because the COVID-19 is already in Indonesia, especially in Bali. So keep healthy and Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my class YouTube channel in Deus. And goodbye. See you.